I've got two small red canvases set up that I was going to do with Beverly, but she's gone. I haven't got time for that this time, and I rather like this view over here, but it's sweltering hot, so I'm going to get under the trees and just try and paint this rather nice scene through the trees here. Got to decide how much of this view I want, whether I want that stump just in, that tree, cherry tree just in, or whether just to paint it up to about there. In fact, I'll have to see in a minute this much in, although it is quite nice. Just that and the top as well. I'll see if I can set up the canvas so that you can see the view at the same time as I'm painting. And I can't use a deck chair to sit on because I've got materials like this: palette, mixture, water and brushes down here, and canvas ready here. And there's my view. Let's see what we can do. Use a radio mic today, but the first thing I need to do is to work out the composition, which, because I've got smaller canvases again, I know I prefer to work larger really. I get more involved in it, and so we'll just see if we can let this red glow through the paper. I might have to change the composition slightly to get what I want. The main thing is to get this view through and start there. So there's my basic composition, actually quite complicated. And I want to paint fairly thick onto this. I'm not going to let the red glow through too much. It'll come in between strokes more than actually through the strokes themselves. And then we go to a warmer. I'm going to come down to my cerulean blue into the background there and just hint at those hills back here. A little touch of warmth into it. Very distant background, hazy blues back here. And they come through to a slightly warmer colour. Take a little bit of magenta into that, not too much. And we'll just bring that into that blue. Be bold, be strong and enjoy. I mean, I kept saying that when Beverly was here, that we're here to enjoy this painting, we're here to enjoy these places. And that's one of the things we must never forget. There we go. Now we can start to think about these lighter colours behind. I'm going to take some cobalt blue and just come back into this with a bit of cobalt to lighten up this background that are coming across the bark. Right. Now I want to start working up on these greens behind, mid-greens. Take some of that lovely sap green that we were using before, mix a bit of purple with it just to bring it down a bit. Give us a sort of green purple there at the minute and just lose a lot of this red. And I want to whack in this warmer colour down here as well while I'm at it, so I'll take some more yellow ochre and add that to the same colour. And we'll whack in some of these warmer shades down here. Right, much warmer. We'll take some cadmium yellow and a wee bit of the warm against cool, up against smooth, light against dark. Let's feel these beautiful bits of sunlight coming down. To see the painting a little bit more clearly. So I want all the dark tones at the moment working up. Just going to go down a sizing brush from a ½ inch to about a quarter. These oranges come up into the tree as well. Watch out for these colours when they occur elsewhere, because I think the colour is just in one place. It's not. It reflects and changes and comes all over the picture. So it helps to pull the whole picture together in the end. And these little bits of orange are going to help to pull this picture together as they come down between these leaves as well here. Some orange. Set some. These are about to use more just newer brushes soon, because I've been using these a good while and they do survive very well. And I do these sets at 9 for £20, which is extremely cheap if you know how much brushes are normally. By buying a couple hundred at a time, so I can let them go out to my friends and students a bit cheaper. Right, so we've got our base coats in now. Next job is to really start pulling between the lights and the darks. We start pulling out these bits of sunlight. One thing against the other, so we're always playing lights against darks, warms against cools. Lead the eye through to those softer colours in the background later. I was saying about some sort of blues that were going on here. Almost magenta, a little bit of blue and magenta together. Let's see what we can get for Some of these little cornflowers hink amongst it as well. So I can get that with this mixture. White and a little touch of pure magenta then. Let's see if it'll work. Oh, it's nice to be out painting again. Working at my own pace as well. I love having students with me, but it's a hell of a difference when you can work at your own pace freely. There we go. Now, as I was saying, in the very, very distance, we've got little tiny dots of straw bales. Oh, sorry, not straw bales, grass. I want to just try and pick those out a little. It's not going to be easy because I don't want to overdo it. Find these trees in the background. And on top of them is the tiniest little light dot. I think I use a small touch of white and a little touch of yellow. What I'm going to try first is a warmer one. Or shall I? I'm going to go for the cool. I was going to say I was going to go for the sky cream, but I think I'll have the tiniest touch of white and yellow and lemon yellow and see if that does it. I do not want this sinking, that's the trouble, that's my problem. Let's just see if we can get a little bit of light on top of these. Yes, it's not warm enough, so a little bit of that sky, cloud yellow that I've been saving. Look at the salient points, look at the most important things. As you're looking at this, you're looking through and picking up on the most important parts. There we are, I think that'll do that. We'll get that back and get it varnished and see how it looks. But I might do another little one today. It's only 2:45 and I've got plenty of time. And I've got another smaller canvas. I might go and work under the shade somewhere else. Don't know yet. Maybe it's not the background. That's the thing, we start thinking it's something and actually it's something next to it. So let's just try that. Let's just try some very dark green here in the foreground. See what that does. Yeah, that's what it was. Very dark green in the foreground is required. Against those background colours to make them seem lighter. So we don't want to keep making them lighter, we make this a bit darker at the front and the whole painting will change it again to our advantage. Well, there we go. I think we'll stop fiddling with that and we leave it at that now because we're going to be making a mess if we don't. And it's a fun little painting as it is. It could fiddle with it and take it too far. So we'll stop there. And I think my palette needs a bit more water poured into it anyway. So I'm just pouring some more water into my Stay Wet palette here, just try and get it going again. Keep these paints just wet enough. They should just last out now if I do that. Supposing how long they will last. There we go, let's have a look at that. It's very dark here in the background because it's so light outside there. But hopefully I've captured that. There we go. Well, there we are. There were so many lovely places to paint on plein air here. There we are, Beverly, just after you've gone. Only just down the lane, 100 yards from my house. And we get these lovely little landscapes to paint.